spirit because they're a little down and out with the stroke play that's been offered by the Kiwis. This line has left a lot to be concerned about. There is, you shouldn't just try and bowl outside the line of the off stump.
I don't know about that, Sham. If he bowls outside off stump, he's got no protection on the offside, and that's what makes it such a difficult thing to do for a slow bowler. If he bowls the ball outside off stump, they'll just let their hands go.
For the second round, wisely opting not to do it. That is the end of the fifth over. New Zealand are doing well at 49 for 1.
Yeah, it's a good start, 49 for 1 after the end of the fifth over. You were just wondering with the overcast condition and rain yesterday in early morning, there would have been a bit of a moisture, but this surface has played brilliantly. Ball coming nicely onto the bat and he lets it over. One bounce to the fence. That's exactly what I'm talking about. It has been a very good surface to bat on. 50 on the board. Hello, Hamish.
Hey, good afternoon. It's been a flurry of boundaries so far. Again, Dave Cleaver using the length offered. Made it look very easy, didn't he? Nearly the whole way. But you're spot on. We thought there might have been a little bit of moisture in this surface, but looks an absolute belter. These two ticking along at over 10 and over.
Well, he goes the shimmy down the wicket, shy on the stumps. Yeah, when you see the surface behaving in that manner, then you see the batters trying to take a few more chances. He picked up a boundary and then he goes down the wicket inside edge.
It's our TV umpire today, Tanvir Ahmed. Nice shot for one. Using his crease well. It's Cartney Clark.
The background, Arafin on the left of the screen. Tanvir Ahmed, third umpire. These batters versus space today. They've hit the 6 boundaries so far. They're quite keen to hit it on the up because one was quite full. You can see again. You can see the intentions are even if it's not a drivable length, they're backing themselves up to play it on the up.
Yeah, they're both like to use the crease. What I mean by that is getting across the crease. Cartney Clark, and they're not afraid to get down the wicket as well. We've seen a couple of occasions as well. And Cleaver with that short final field at top right of your screen. It's been an impressive start so far.
They've been excellent in terms of placement and the timing that they have. Yes, there was a good effort in the end. Last moment, it looked like he might have stopped it, but then he goes through. So another boundary.
First look at slight short delivery. In front of square. And Clark looked to have it covered. It's safe to say. Just managed to get away from him. looked a little bit uncomfortable. But it's nothing serious.
Looks a little bit uncomfortable, Saif Hassan. Yeah, what a partnership this is turning out to be, Hamish. 49 of just 27 deliveries. Okay, there you go. So with that signal of the inside edge, the 50 partnership is on the board of just 28 deliveries.
জামা হাওয়া
Turn that over. On the end of the power play, New Zealand well placed at 61 for 1.
ওরে মীমাংসা আর আগে হইবে না আম খাইবেন ভাই নিজে গাছে কোন হাত দিয়ে সিরিয়াল হয়ে গেছি
Very good intentions here. Good intent. Remember, they lost the series, the ODI, but they first started this in a really good fashion here.
আম খাইলে আও তুমি
You see this signal of the first power play. They can't signaling that. Went for 8 runs in the first over that Mahdi bowled. One of the deliveries that he bowled was a little bit quicker. Right. It's a very good start here. Straight away in the end, this ball short. He gets away with it. Shouts of catch it. But no one there.
You've seen a couple of sweep shots early. Outside the power play, the fielder's now out. Bring slight chance, but fortunate for New Zealand it didn't carry. As mentioned, a good start. And most people watching New Zealand won't be surprised. Let's look at the power play. Early flurry of balls in the first over. Kadane Clark. We saw this beautiful piece of work. We mix up. Might have got a little bit of bat on that. Reverse swing. Gosh, this outfield's still fast, isn't it?
And the boundary keeps coming. That has been the feature of this inning so far. That's why you can see the smile in the dugout. 9 wickets in hand. Going to bring the total of 10 runs in an over. He goes for the reveals. It's a well-controlled one because it's got finer. Once it goes finer, he's stopping that. To get down the wicket. What a good piece of timing. That has gone on the distance. Into the stands. First 6 for Clark.
An easy swing of the bat. That was Kadane Clark. This piece flies it beautifully. Down the wicket and just a clip. It's gone a good 10, 20 metres back over the road. Saw the other day in the one day of Dean Phelpscroft managed to find the fence easily. That just shows potentially how small these boundaries are. Might need a big total here today.
Yeah, when you see those two right-handers in the middle, you'd expect a spinner to come and take it away from the right-hander. This time around it's Mahdi Hassan, so basically the ball is coming into the right-hander, so they're quite comfortable to go down the wicket and if getting over towards the mid-wicket. That's what he just puts the left back. I'm just wondering whether the skipper, Nitin Kumar, is thinking about bringing on someone like Rishad Hussain. He's getting a bit of a treatment there. It looks okay. He's up on his feet. Saif Hassan, the physio Bangladesh team. Again, onto the onside, but they have protection in the lead. There are 3 fielders now on the onside protecting the boundaries. It's only a single, but still a good over. 13 in that over. They're cruising. 74 for 1.
ওরা আম খাবি?
Really good display of batting. 9 fours and 2 sixes so far. They're going above 10.5 runs in an over. And it comes to a sharp set. I was just talking about it in the previous over. This T20 carrier. Oh, it was aerial, but it's in the gap. And you're not going to stop that. This will go for a boundary. Lucky. They'll take it. Boundary to start the over.
Rashad to the attack. Flights it. Wide as well. Off the flint up. Carne Clark threw his hands at it. Got a good piece of it outside edge. But another boundary earlier in the over as well. Under pressure.
Yeah, if you give a win to the batters, and even if they don't middle it up, they still have an opportunity to pick up a boundary because that was an outside edge. This time around, the next delivery was a little bit straighter. So all you do is just push it down the ground, which allows him only to pick up a single.
আমি আম খাবা ইমাম মামা?
And the other bowler create some sort of
Khabi.
pressure at the moment. That's New Zealand.
লবণ লাগবে?
Oh, trying to play the reverse.
হ্যাঁ?
They'll have a check upstairs.
লাগে চুক্কু একসের। একলা তো আমি খাই না, তোমাকে সারা আমি খাইতে পারি।
But should you touch Butler back decision pending?
সারা বিষয় কি কর?
We have an umpire review for this family. Check with this fair delivery. Move on to side angle camera, please. Satisfied batsman well inside the ground. Wicket broken. My decision for big state.
He's okay, he's fine. Next is played, not out.
এবার আমার নাম কি সব সময় মনে রাখবি? আমার নাম হচ্ছে জিল্লু খান।
That's a bit of bowling for me. Just nice short of length. Here's another look. Got the stumping. He did drag his just managed to get enough back and behind.
Oh!
Lucky, very lucky. Unlucky for the bowler because he had beaten him in the flight. Still trying to take a few chances. He goes down for wicket here. And somehow, bit of a ball on to the pad, maybe just the upper part of the pad. It just goes past the keeper. Otherwise, he was done. Yeah, inside edge also. Come back nicely here, Rashad Hussain, after conceding that first boundary. He's gone for 8. 82 for 1.
বলে না ভাই।
Mondal back in the attack, none for 10 in his first over. Well, what a good partnership this is between these two, Clark and Clever. 71 of just 40. Clever on strike. Yeah, I think that's the idea. Back up the length. And when you talk about power play, they were excellent. Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, obviously lost the toss, sent in with the New Zealanders. This was it. Run out again. No dive. Tim Robinson will be ruining that. But Cleaver and Clark managed to find the boundary with ease, round the wicket. We thought there might have been
Hey, fan up car.
but it looks an absolute belter. Seen a couple of overs of spin. Looks like it's just skidding on nicely. Might need a few runs here today, the New Zealanders.
Again down the wicket, but he will find the field. Yeah, the idea was to go on the top, but the length was not there. So to go aerial elevation, there you go. He practices that shot. If they can somehow manage to stick to the run rate that they're having at the moment, they get 199. But this pitch so far looks above 200 for sure.
Yeah, certainly the way they're going. Just a little bit of change of pace. Carlton Clark looking to go on with the gate down the feet. I'm going to lay it off, but yeah, what you see there, I've got the mid off inside the ring, so Carlton Clark looking to get down outside the off stump to access that part of the ground. Mid wicket there, saving one. It's quite unique. Going along very nicely, the New Zealanders. Dane Cleave will be eyeing up that spot.
Overboard in the block ball.
What Yorker? Nice Yorker. This is Ripon Mondo.
Because batters are looking to create opportunities to pick up boundaries. Well, have a look at this one.
Yeah, what I've liked most is stayed again.
What
Seen a nice
Yorker?
executed Yorker there.
Nice at Yorker. This is Ripon Mondo.
It's been such a good start. The bowlers need to make sure they're ahead. These New Zealanders.
Out. Four. Enough.
Should be cut off again.
Nice fielding. Parvas Nemo.
It just also shows that the kind of bench strength New Zealand have. Remember, they were in the finals of the T20 World Cup and runners up to India in the men's T20 World Cup. And only one player from that squad is in the 11. It's so, but you could also see the talent. Very impressive, Hamish.
Ha.
Right, in the gap. One bounce to the
One bounce to four.
The boundary to finish the over. 90.
One bounce four.
90 for 1.
প্রেডিকশন করুন কয় রান হবে আজকে প্রেডিকশন করুন প্রেডিকশন করে জিতে নিন সুন্দর একটা আকর্ষণীয় পুরস্কার কত রান হবে একটু প্রেডিকশন করুন কয় রান হবে বলেন ভাই আমার তো মনে হয় 200 প্লাস হবে
Now we'll look at the economy. 11 fours and 2 sixes already in the first 10 overs. And they've all been expensive. It's all about the batting at the moment. There you go. This might be the chance. Nishan Hussain. Oh! Zaid Hassan was the fielder. He was getting underneath it. And he drops it.
ক্যাচ ড্রপ করলো এই সময়কার ক্যাচ ড্রপ করে মানুষ আরে বোকা আর কই গনে যায় এইসব প্লেয়ার এটা ভালো প্লেয়ার আর কিভাবে ক্যাচটা ড্রপ করলো আরে কি সুন্দর একদম হাতের মধ্যে ক্যাচটা পুরো হাতের মধ্যে যদিও ইজি না অতটা ইজি না তাও ক্যাচ মিস লিটন হতাশায় ঘুরতেছে লিটন
He goes reverse and he finds the gap.
হোমো
He's picked up another boundary.
ক্যাচ মিস করলে ম্যাচ মিস হয়ে যাবে
With that boundary to 47 of this 26 deliveries.
ক্যাচ মিস তো ম্যাচ মিস
Make the most of his opportunity. Dane Cleaver. As was mentioned earlier, obviously. Kelly tossing the coin. Well, not tossing the coin, but calling the coin today. I wonder if Cleaver might have even been playing had Tom Latham been fit. Here he is, 47 red. And again, lofted over the offside, and that brings up his second 50 for New Zealand 2020 cricket. Look, he's loving it. So are his teammates. Didn't play any part in the one-day series, and here he is, 51 not out.
Now that is a beautiful shot. Look at that. He makes sure that he gets underneath the ball so you get that elevation over the top of that feeder of the cover. Terrific. Such a wonderful shot to bring up his 50. Goes inside the line and it's been given.
Out.
The fire in favor of the bowler. We'll have to wait and see what does the batter decide. I think it's done. It's gone. Finally a wicket. Rishabh could have had a 1-4 in this over, but he comes back and picks up Cleaver with a clever piece of bowling.
Out his nerve nicely to get potentially a little bit cute. Cleaver gone for the fine reverse sweep. Didn't bother reviewing it, but a beautiful knock.
সুন্দর একটা আউট করছে রিশাদ
51 to
হোসেন
his name. New Zealand 99 for 2. And players, they'll grab a drink.
Bangladesh did manage to break the partnership after New Zealand were off to a flyer after being sent to bat by Bangladesh skipper Leighton Dash. Rishad Hussain gets his man. Was unlucky in this over. Saeed Hassan dropped the catch. This was right in front. Umpire's call. And Rishad Hussain strikes for Bangladesh. Partnership was looking dangerous. Might feel was a bit unlucky on that occasion. Skipper Nick Kelly. Number 4. A good ODI series. One of the best of his stats. Comes to the shortest form of the game. Best of 21.
ম্যাককেলি একটা ভালো দুর্দান্ত ব্যাটসম্যান
Time, but at the moment, New Zealand
আপনাদের কি মনে হয় ও কত রান করবে
momentum they had right from the start. Welcome, Mr. Ackerman.
They find themselves in a great position. You see that there's no time to get yourself in now. You need to really continue this momentum. The way Kelly gets himself in is by getting to the non-strikers in and getting Clark as much strike as he can. Giving Clark as much strike as he can.
Crowd slowly but gradually getting behind Bangladesh. Here comes Rishad to get. Gets off the mark immediately, but good to see Rishad tossing the ball up. That single, under comes balls up for New Zealand.
And Bangladesh will be hoping for a mistake from Clark here. An error, and you've got two new batters at the wicket. Then you can possibly buy yourself a couple of cheap overs. Not sure Clark will look to slow down. He'll look to continue to be aggressive.
Oh, fine hesitation. Dot ball to finish the over. After 10, New Zealand 100 for 2. New Zealand have got the platform here. 100 for 2. We are halfway through the innings. Clark 45 of 30. Kelly just came in. Will take the strike against Mahedi. Gave away 21 of his first 2. And Kelly, 13th player to captain New Zealand in T20Is. Tom Latham was ruled out at the very last moment before this match. Using his feet.
just punched himself outside leg stump there to be able to get up and over mid-off.
Change of angle for Saqib. Oh, lucky, very lucky. Bowled wide of the crease on that occasion, creating the angle to the left-hander, Tanzim Saqib. Almost got his man.
Very lucky.
Clearly the intent from New Zealand is to continue with this run rate, continue with this momentum. Tougher shot to hit from around the wicket because he cramps him for room from around the wicket.
There's a deep square leg, long on, deep fine leg, mid-off inside the circle for the right-hander. Down the track, aerial, fielder will take it. Jacobs might feel he was unlucky on that occasion. Could have hit that anywhere in the ground of the offside, but he managed
Ground
to
of the
hand that ball straight to
offside.
the fielder. 85.
Also, trying to give himself room outside leg stump to get it up and over mid-off, who's up inside the circle. But Tanzim keeps the ball away from him, and Jacobs is only able to find the toe end of the bat as it skews off and is caught by Rashad in the deep. So Jacobs now goes for one. New Zealand now, a little bit of a hiccup, 117 for 4.
Well, Dean Foxcroft, who struck 7 sixes in the third ODI here in Chattogram, comes in the middle as New Zealand has some sort of bother here.
Straight to it. Didn't have to move.
Great comeback from Bangladesh. Last 30 balls, 38 runs, 3 wickets. New Zealand just losing wickets in crucial juncture, especially in this phase of the innings. Right on the cue. This is the phase I mentioned, HD, where Bangladesh strangled opposition. The last 2 series here in Chattogram, between 7 to 15 overs, they concede a run rate just over 7 runs per over, and also picking up almost 3 wickets in this phase.
That's important. If you want to be a good T20 side, you've got to have the ability to take wickets in this middle period.
You feel the pressure from the New Zealanders in the middle.
Well, when Dean Foxcroft did explode,
Bangladesh have done exceedingly well in the last 5 overs. As we see Josh Clarkson come in, 124 runs. He'll have butterflies in his stomach. His wickets have fallen in the recent past. 30 runs, 3 wickets. This is the last one. Just went down the wicket. Maybe a deflection of the got him the off stump was uprooted, and Bangladesh back in the game after a very, very strong start with the bat by New Zealand, but they're really rocketing along. First wicket went early, but then good partnerships have taken the New Zealanders to a strong position. I tell you what, Bangladesh are doing their best to get back strongly in the game. Richard Hassan, 2 for 22 in his 4th over. Gonna be Kelly.
হ্যালো, আও তাই দোকানে আও। বাবা গো, আইতেছি কোনা আমু কও। বাবা আমার সব সময় দাঁড়াইবে সব।
For LBW, on-field given not out. I've checked it. It's a fair delivery. Move on to control, please. It looks very close to the bat. Can I have outside, please? Keep rolling. Flat line when ball past the bat. Can I have ball tracking when you are ready? Pitching line, expecting line. Wicket umpire call. Ghazi standby. On the field,